Hey, what's going on, guys? MiniQ787B here for welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 121 today for the 2006 All-Star Race. And you're probably wondering to yourself, you noticed the color already. It's already different. What happened to the purple and black car? Weren't you say you were going to probably invert the colors and make it a nighttime themed car? Well, here's the thing. If you're following the MLB right now, we're back in the playoff hunt. The Philadelphia Phillies are back in the playoff hunt. You're probably thinking, like, wait, why not just have the normal red, white, and blue or whatnot? Well, I felt a little bit retro-ish. I decided to go with the baby blue and the maroon colors in for the upcoming races anyway. This will probably be until, like, maybe like the Phillies are either out of the World Series or whatnot. I just figured to be, it's a nice little change of pace just to have it just run different colored cars anyway. I'm probably gonna run like different Philadelphia sports teams by the end of the season anyway, especially when we go to Pocono. I might not even do the midnight green this time. I'm not so sure. I want to go promote like the other teams anyway, like the Flyers, for instance, even though they're terrible, but you gotta promote them in some way, right? Anyway, in this episode, well, we won at Richmond in dominating fashion. No big surprise there. Now we head to Charlotte for back-to-back races. Of course, for one of them is being the All-Star race, and the other one being the Coke 600. Now, in terms of like what I want done is going to be determined by the All-Star race. If we win, great. Then we'll go overhaul some stuff. Otherwise, we're gonna have to play money management and just repair the stuff. So basically, in terms of like well, maybe we probably won't even do that. We probably won't even overhaul anything anymore. We'll just keep building new stuff. It seems to be plateauing at this point. You might as well just wait 6 races instead of just having like 1 or 2 point increases for a couple 100,000 or whatnot. But yeah, we have to go put with our best equipment for this race. We got it. We have $1 million on the line, so we have to go do it. There's just no about it. So we're gonna take this car 80 car rating over to the All-Star race. Thankfully, the parts don't deteriorate as you go on anyway in the race, in the All-Star race and the Bud Shootout. So thankfully, it doesn't cost anywhere. So even if we do blow up, it should be fine. Because I know honestly, I was debating about it, hoping I can. Hopefully, I was right about the engine wear not building. I watched some of my older playthroughs, and yeah, it's confirmed that they don't wear. So that's why we're racing here in the All-Star race. So we won one All-Star race. Let's see if we can win another.
We're in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway. The drivers are ready, the fans are ready, and EA Sports is ready to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of all the action. This should be a fantastic race as usual.
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it a hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
The 56 car is starting to get some respect from a few of his competitors.
A driver's respect is easy to lose, but tough to gain. A lot of good, clean laps racing with a guy can all be forgotten in a moment if you get into him and end his day.
2002 was a breakout year for Kurt Busch and his Roush racing team.
That it was. With 3 wins and 10 top 10 finishes, he really showed that he is one of the rising stars in NASCAR.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Of course, as we know by now, this will be one of the more shorter episodes. Of course, there's going to be no cutoffs like I normally do with the other races. So, as a reminder, in the All-Star race in this game, the All-Star consists of 3 stages. Stages! I know! I can't freaking believe it! In 2003, this NASCAR's ruined. Alright, anyway, in stage 1, you must make a 4-tire pit, green flag pit stop, and finish in the top 20. Easy. Segment 2, you must finish in the top 14. The field will be inverted based on a fan vote. Last segment is a 14-car race to the finish.
Here's the starting
And it looks
lineup.
like Ricky Craven won the Open, so that's why he's in the back there. That's nice to see anyway. But anyway, 10-lap dash, and away we go here in the race of the All-Star race. No time for games. We want to get ourselves into the position to win the All-Star race as much as possible, and Mark Martin just makes mincemeat of us in the outside, wasting no time whatsoever. I have not tested any setup or anything, so I don't even know how this car feels with this setup anyway. I'm going to assume it handles really well because we have high stats, but as I think it was from it was Bristol, where the car just felt different. Even though the car's better, it just felt worse. So hopefully in the short Beyond 500, we'll figure something out from there as we make a slide job pass on Mark Martin as we take the 8th spot away. Up next is Rocket Man Ryan Newman, who actually won a race earlier this year. And we're going to be trying to go around him. And there's also our old friend, old rival of Dale Jarrett right in front of us as well. He was been a thorn in our side last year. Give him a little friendly side draft just to let him know, like, hey, I'm here. How you doing? Leader may be right in front of us, but it looks like it's Kurt Busch leading the way here in the All-Star race. There's the silver bullet right in front of him, and Ward Burton having a good starting spot. He must have had a good, nice little lucky draw there to make himself still start in top 5. He's holding his own actually right now. Good for him in the Bill Davis number 22. And right now we're just stuck behind a trio of Dodges, but that's okay. We don't want to ruin the car at all. We have to remember we have to do 3 stages of this race. I'm not sure when I want to go pit. I might do it at either lap 8 or 9 before the white flag anyway. We're gonna go down Ryan Newman just like it is in real life. Always a pain in the ass to pass. So we actually have to back out of that. Otherwise, we would have slid right into Ryan Newman and into Ward Burton, but ruining all 3 of our races. So we just wisely backed out of it. And we'll just have to try again. We're now inside the top 5 in the All-Star race. And we're going to try to make a move on the outside, but once again, Newman being a real pain in the ass right now, actually. Right front's starting to wear down just a little bit, but that's fine by me. We're going to try to make a move on the outside. We're going to actually try to split the cars 3 wide. No, we thought better of it. And Ricky Rudd just completely shut the hopes out of that one. Newman might be our biggest competition in terms of his impenetrable defense, apparently. But we're going to try to make a move on the outside, but Ricky Rudd is there, blocking the way once again. I really want to get around this guy, but unfortunately, it did not work out for either one of us. And now Ryan Newman goes up to the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, we're trying to get around Ricky Rudd for 4th, which we do successfully. We're going to try yet again to the outside. He nearly squeezes us into the wall. It really is kind of like real life with this guy. Honestly, it looks like we're going to try to have to pass him on pit road then, it seems. Or unless we can just manage to get a sneaky down on the inside. We're going to even touch the grass, passing the grass on Matt Kenson, it seems. And we're going to give Ryan Newman a little bit of a shove there. Really didn't like the terrible blocking right then and there as we take the lead of the race in the All-Star race in segment 1. But of course, we are not done yet. We have to make a 4-tire pit stop. But so far, the car handles pretty good. The car is actually just a tiny bit loose, but I'm pretty sure it'll balance itself out as the run progresses, or whatnot. I'm probably gonna make my pit stop either this or the next lap. I think coming to the white, that's when we'll do it. So in about 2 laps time, we're actually pulling away from those guys. So if we get a lucky start and make sure we don't fall, have a terrible acceleration at the start of the final stage, we can win this race. That's the main goal. We have to win. We have to win by any means necessary. We're going to have to take advantage of, hey, this is not going to destroy our car, nor the AI, so it'll be fine. We have to take advantage. We'll have to race uberly aggressive. So basically season 1 Nick of just wrecking people or whatnot is probably going to come back for this race only, it seems. Anyway, most of the field's coming down pit road now. All it's left to do is us. We have to come in this time to do the 4-tire pit stop. It is the rule requirement. So box, do the 4-tire pits. Don't miss pit road, actually. That would be horrible. Or a 5-second penalty. That would be even worse. I don't want to change anything. If we have to make changes during the Coke 600, we'll probably do so. Usually we don't qualify well for 600, so hopefully in the race we'll be okay. Yeah, white flag in segment 1, but that's okay.
As the car comes to a stop, they start with the right-hand side, putting fresh Goodyear tires on.
Lackluster stop. That's okay, it's only segment 1. I'm not worried about the first segment, as Kurt Busch has a commanding lead. Actually, we lose a lot of spots. What in the world's going on there? We actually lose a lot of spots there. We started in 6th place, and now we're up and back down to 11th back in this race. I hope the tire wear resets itself or something like that, or probably not, but hopefully it carries over into the next set of segments here. But unfortunately for us, that's going to be a P11 at segment 1. Still got plenty of time left to go. But don't forget, though, it's going to be a 7-lap dash and then a 5-lap dash in segments 2 and 3, respectively. And I think that was Dale Jarrett that was stuck inside the pits. I think his day was done. And our sponsor, Michael Waltrip, is out of this race as well. You hate to see it. Starting up in Stage 2, we're actually now, of course, back in 11th place. And back away we go. If we get Stage 2, we are underway once again. We gotta make sure we gotta get around all these guys as fast as we can. We got Johnny Benson up here in the All-Star race. I didn't even notice him. He was there. Go on, buddy. Unfortunately, we kind of pushed him out of line there. So now these next 7 laps, we have to get up there as fast as we can. There's our old Rookie of the Year candidate, our old Rookie of the Year buddy, Jamie McMurray, who was the winner of the 2003 Rookie of the Year. We did not win that. And so we're gonna. Oh, whoa! That was almost a disaster. The right front is damaged, but we're just gonna have to deal with it at this point forward. That was almost race ending right there. Almost race ending. Now we got back to the normal position. It seems like track position might be key for this race. Everyone's going full bore. Like, I get it. We're all going for $1 million. And honestly, I kind of need that money more, despite having $15, $16 million. And before you say, you took my only cash, now I'm going to starve, don't forget, we have a lot of resources. We have a lot of resources to maintain as we run the fastest lap in the race so far with 29.008. We have to basically decide whether or not we can build parts, we can repair, or even overhaul. Because if we keep spamming the overhaul, it's going to deplete our reservoir of cash. And who knows if we're going to win every single race. Like, the winner's purse does help. But anything less than a win would honestly just lose a little bit of money. Because only Michael Waltrip's really sponsoring that one little part there as Dale Jr. nearly eats the wall. I wonder what that tastes like. I was going to go try to make the inside move on Jimmy Johnson. We give him a little bit of nudge. No harm, no foul. There's our old friend Tony Stewart. Nothing but good memories with him and I. As he tries to make a cheeky little block down there. It does not work at all for him. We have a race-winning car, it seems, and I wouldn't mind it one bit. As Kurt Busch is the leader of the race, he won segment 1. He might not be able to hold on to his lead for much longer, though. As we get this is easy down the inside pass. We're not quite there with the vision of the movement. There's Tony Stewart right behind us. He's giving us a little bit of push, and now we're back in the lead of segment 2. Hopefully, we can win segment 3. That's the main thing I want to worry about. But I don't know if this time will I start P10 in the final segment. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
23. Attaboy, keep it smooth, just like that. 2 to go. Let's finish strong.
That time the left front wore out a little bit sooner than the right rear. So I think that the balance is pretty good then, it seems. I kind of want them to be worn at the exact same time. But yeah, we're just kind of running away with it right now, coming towards the white flag. It's going to be a very eventful final stage, I believe. If we can just get ourselves a good starting position, then that's great. As we finally come across to the checkered flag, we win Stage 2, but of course it's not over yet. We have one more to go, the Stage 3 5-lap dash. That's the one I'm worried about. If we have to be a bit of a bully to go do it, and because I think they actually did invert the field. Unfortunately, both our Pontiac brethren and Mayfield is out of this race as well. Harvick is out of the race as well. That's interesting. Yeah, they inverted the field again, it seems. So that's a bit of unfortunate there for us. And anyway, we're back underway. We have 5 laps to get all the way up there. I kind of wish I could have sandbagged now, actually. I kind of wish we would have sandbagged instead. now that I think about it, well, hindsight's 2020. We're going to try to work our way through the field. I remember getting the beneficiary of the invert field. I thought maybe they might have like done something like besides like invert the top 10 results anyway. But hindsight's 2020. We only have 4 laps to go from P9 to P1. We're gonna have to make some risky 3 wide maneuvers like that. We just kind of bullied Dale Jr. and Ryan Newman. I really didn't want Ryan Newman to race against him. No way, no how. Absolutely not after what happened in stage 1. But anyway, we're up to P6. Trying to think to maybe go to the outside, but of course we all know where we're going. We're always going to the bottom lane. As I keep saying literally every episode, bottom lane's the most dominant lane. As we're back inside the top 5, maybe even P4 if Ricky Rudd can get, we can clear him. We're gonna go for it. 3 wide maneuver. We go for the 2-for-1 special at the quad oval section, and now it's just him and Bobby Labonte that sets our way to the All-Star race. This car is a rocket ship. I'm glad it was a risk worth taking to bring this car to the actual race, maybe even to the 600 as well. We'll have to go see it for sure. We're gonna have 2 laps settle in between me and Labonte. He's doing a decent job of defending us right now, but we're actually gonna push him just a tad before we make a move towards the inside, and we're there. We are down to the inside, and it's not even close. Wow, it wasn't even close, as we're now the new leader here in the All-Star race coming towards the white, but of course it is not over yet until the fat lady sings. We gotta go down to turn number 3 into turn number 4 it's coming to the white flag of the All-Star race. Yeah, we need this $1 million. We really need this $1 million, so that way we could actually spend some money on like building stuff, because we're gonna use this money to build our basically maybe our final pieces of equipment for like the season anyway. I mean, we can this will probably be like the last thing we'll build for like a little bit of a while anyway, until we can find something else. But that'll be for another rainy day. As for now, we will come home and win another $1 million in the All-Star race. That's how we do it. Get in there. We need this funding. We needed this funding really bad. Oh, this is neutral. Yeah, we really needed this money really bad. Yeah. How do we feel in Charlotte? We'll see you in the 600 later on, huh?
It was all green flag racing in this one.
Wow, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have that cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The 56 car never even got a scratch in this race.
That's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race. It makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
The 56 car may have some friends out on the track after this one.
Relationships with other drivers are important in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. It can make you or break you.
It's payday! What does my pay stub say this week? Oh, I don't know. This, I think, about $1 million. Nothing too special. I don't think it's, really that high. You know, minimum wage is only about $7.25. Wait, is it still $7.25? I'll have to look that up at some point. But anyway, not far off there. You know, just a typical race car driver. Nothing special. It's not like I'm getting a $1 million check handed to me. Oh, wait. Yeah. In all seriousness, though, we definitely needed this money. But now we can actually spend some stuff on building our last set of parts. Sadly, no ode to joy, since it's not a points paying race. You know, it was like that. I had to be consistent with the All-Star race and the Bud Shootout. Of course, we won that one as well, actually. Kurt Busch, I think, ended up with leading the most amount of laps. He led 10 laps. Good for him. I mean, he needs some momentum, honestly. He's one of those drivers who hasn't won yet in this whole entire playthrough. It makes me confused, actually. But anyway, here's the All-Star race results. Of course, we got ourselves the W. Ricky Rudd 2nd, Labonte 3rd, Newman 4th, Johnson 5th, Kurt Busch 6th, Kenton 7th, Stewart 8th, Earnhardt 9th, and Jeff Burton 10th. As we take a look at the rest of the race results anyway. And only 5 laps for Jarrett, and, well, only 8 laps for our sponsor. Once again, Mikey having some problems with the motors. Rather have it now than the Coke 600, I suppose. Like I said, that'll be it for this one. It is a really short episode, I will say that. This one's going to be even longer, of course. The Coke 600, always going to be a long one. So, yeah, definitely, I needed that money for sure. But now we can actually go start building some parts in the next episode. So, anyway, and if you enjoyed that All-Star race, especially with me fighting with Newman and Jared there, not Jared, Junior, but out of the way there, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're still at 450 subscribers. I appreciate all the support there for like just a small YouTuber like myself. And as always, we'll see you in the Coke 600. See you guys next time.